Are you ready? Are you ready for the thrill of victory? Are you ready to taste victory? Are you ready to take your sports betting to a whole new level? Sit up, put your feet on the floor, because we have work to do. Welcome to the grind. Welcome to Cappers Nation, your weekly all things sports betting show. Tune in live every Thursday at 8 p.m. and Saturday and Sunday at 9 a.m. Eastern. Let us make you a more successful sports bettor.
Good morning, everybody. Cappers Nation live, Sunday, August the 18th. NFL Game Day Edition, preseason week number 2. Wrapping up tomorrow. Good morning. Welcome, everybody. I do apologize for the late start this morning. Obviously, no YouTube notification going out. It is what it is. It ain't one at 8. Good morning, Andre. Good morning, Double Up. Good morning, Who Dat Bob in the house. Everybody else tuning in, please do come join us in the live chat. Going to be a lot of fun and interactive. Going to be live for a short period of time this morning. Do have a late start, so we'll be live for a short period of time. Get you guys on a free play. Hopefully, that free play will put money in your pocket, because at the end of the day, that's what it's about. That's what we want to do. Good morning, Princess Chachu. Interesting day yesterday, to say the least. From live show issues to premium plays sweeping the board to guaranteed Saturday knocking it out of the park to the UFC having a very, very, very underperforming night, not like it's used to. It was a wild Saturday, to say the least. Good morning, Shane M. Good morning, Kyle. It's Nick Diaz Army. Absolutely definite big win for the Diaz clan, that's for sure. Now, Andre, over or under 5 trolls today? I'm going to say over, but with a disclaimer, they might have thought we went live this morning because of the normal time, but you never know. They could be waiting. They could have... If it's over 5, it's going to be a lot. So, but we're prepared. We're prepared. You know, they can come here and they can waste their time. It just shows how pathetic of a life that they have nothing better to do on a Sunday morning. Because I got news for you. I'd rather. I mean, it's 7:00 here in Vegas. It's 7:40. I think I'd rather be at brunch. You know, having a Bloody Mary. Actually, not brunch, it'd be breakfast right now, but I'd rather be having a Bloody Mary, a spicy Bloody Mary, and some ham and eggs, maybe some linguiça and potatoes. Exactly, as Justice said, they're unsure when we went live because we're a little delayed today, unfortunately. So, you never know. But we've got the Barbershop ring, you know, we got it ready to rock and roll just in case we got to flip right over there. So, let's just jump right into it. Want to make this not too long of a live show for you guys today. That way we get you guys on your way with a merry play. And hopefully we win some money for you guys, because I'll be honest, free plays yesterday, whew, I mean, in the shitter, in the tank. We gave out a total of 4 free plays yesterday. I think we went 1 and 3 on free plays. And the only one we won was the free UFC fight pick that we gave out on Sabina Mazo minus $1.30. Where's my list of what we gave out yesterday as far as Major League Baseball and the NFL leans? Starting out with let's just go over the free plays real quick. Obviously, we dropped our small consensus play on the over in the Cubs and Pittsburgh game. We knew that one quick. That was a 2-0 final, so we dropped that one. Gave out a personal play on Seattle and Toronto over 10.5. I think it was a 4-3 final. Opportunities in that game. 15 base hits. 8 walks, 23 runners made base yesterday, and they couldn't get the job done. And then the CFL, Calgary -5, covering the spread, getting the job done, and then allowing Montreal to come back, a miracle comeback, tie the game, force overtime, and then to lose by 6 in overtime. Holy hell. And then obviously the UFC one that we won on Sabina Mazo. Tony Rajudi says, thanks for the Patriots free pick. Nice win. You're very welcome. I'll be honest, what I've been putting out as far as preseason for everybody absolutely free has been spot on. and ended up 2-1 yesterday on what we gave out in the NFL, but another winning day, and it's just going to show you exactly a small little glimpse of what we will do when the NFL starts here in just a couple of weeks. I personally don't bet preseason, and I've already given a disclaimer why, and we'll talk about that more when we go over the NFL for today. But yesterday I gave out the Browns plus 2.5. That was a winner. We gave out the Patriots -1, and we actually broke that game down just a little bit. And Tony asked who we liked on that one. But we gave out the Patriots -1, and then the only one we lost was Kansas City and Pittsburgh over 47, and a lot of stalling and stalemate there, and couldn't get any scoring there. So 2-1 on the NFL leans yesterday, which is another winning day for everybody. Premium plays yesterday, which obviously everybody knows. Here's the order of the list, all right? Guaranteed Saturday at the top of the page. Premium plays. Then I'd have to say my guaranteed game of the week, then my personal plays. System plays are right in there, but system plays bounce back and forth. System plays is just a progressive betting style. And Tony Rajudi, the system plays would actually benefit you. You would make a killing on those because of how you're able to bet. Our UFC fight package is right up there, but we got to remember our UFC fight package is not a premium play. All right. I mean, yeah, our UFC guy is damn good. Didn't show it yesterday, but he's, absolutely damn good at what he does and what he's capable of doing. But at the end of the day, our biggest plays, my biggest bets, guaranteed Saturday, and our premium plays. Speaking of guaranteed Saturday, Minnesota Twins against the Texas Rangers yesterday. We hammered the Twins on the money line, getting the job done, beating the Texas Rangers 12-7. It was a little closer of a game. It was 9-7 going into the top of the eighth. They knocked in, I believe, 1 in the eighth, 2 in the ninth. Or it might have been flip-flopped, but either way, 12-7, winning from start to finish. We'll take it, and absolutely pounded the Twins yesterday. So getting your biggest win of the week out of the way, cha-cha-ching. So we got that one, and then let's talk about premium plays. Premium plays 3-0 again, 3-0 clean sweep of the board. Guys, if you're not betting on premium plays, you're absolutely missing out. Friday, they went 2-1. If you guys remember, we barely missed a clean sweep on Friday because of the Angels as well. Out of the last 22 days of sports betting, premium plays have only suffered 3 losing days. Okay? They've only suffered 3 losing days. Hell, Thursday was 2-1. Actually, Thursday was one of those losing days, 1 and 2. Wednesday was 2-1. I believe Tuesday was 3, and I'd have to go back and check, but I believe Tuesday was another 3-0 day. So, I'm telling you guys, if you're not on board premium plays, you've absolutely been missing out. Absolutely been missing out. Premium plays yesterday, Mets on the run line, minus $1.30. Winner, winner, winner. We had San Francisco and Arizona over 10 runs. Winner, winner, winner. That was a blowout victory for us. And then we had the LA Angels on the money line late, coming back, getting the job done, beating the White Sox for us, making us 3-0 on premium plays, which was much needed, especially considering how the UFC went. Let's talk about the UFC. Out of 26 cards, okay, we have now given you guys 26 UFC fight cards since our guy debuted, giving you guys 2 free UFC cards. Out of 26 UFC cards, we have had 22 winning nights in the UFC. We've had only 4 losing nights in the UFC. Last night was one of them. So out of 26 UFC events, we're hitting 85% winning cards in the UFC. Not bad if you ask me, but it definitely could be better. All right, we demand perfection. Our UFC expert FC, he demands perfection. He was very upset about last night. And a lot of the fights that we lost, split decision, losing, the last half of the third round or losing the third round. So a lot of them could have went either way with a little more output or some takedown defense or a takedown or 2 in their own favor, in the third rounds. A lot of third rounds that definitely affected us. Only one controversial decision on the Romel fight. other than that, I think the crowd was pleased with the way the judges scored the fights for those ones. But yeah, Andre, UFC was a little off yesterday and a little weird. See who else is tuning in. Justice here. Kathy Savage, good morning. Double up. You were here in the beginning. Blair Brown, good morning, everybody. Looked at a few games in Major League Baseball. I like the Blue Jays money line, Mets money line, and the National Brewers over 11. Any thoughts? Who dat Bob? I like the Nats over 11 and the Mets run line. Blair Brown says not much value in doing the Mets run line versus the money line, which is a true statement there. Who dat Bob? I don't like minus 185 on the Mets. So good morning. Now get the job done from Fast Freddy. Thank you, Fast Freddy. Yes, definitely need to get the job done today. Going over the UFC yesterday, I gave out a free fight pick, which ended up being a nice winner for everybody. On strong lean on Sabina Mazo minus $1.30. That was a winner. We dropped a fight pick on Brandon Davis plus 170. Took a nice big dog there. Matter of fact, the only 2 dogs that didn't win, or 3 dogs that didn't win, just happened to be 2 of the ones that we put them on. But that one ended up going to split decision. We took a plus 170 dog to split decision, and all Brandon Davis had to do was, defend a takedown and have a little more output in that 3rd round, and he probably would have got a split decision victory for himself and us at plus 170, which would have been huge. So we dropped that one. We came right back with a fight pick on Hannah Cyphers. That was a nice winner. We did drop our guaranteed max bet. FC did drop it on Manny Bermudez, which, everybody thought he was going to absolutely just pummel Casey Kenny. And had a couple opportunities late in the 2nd and late in the 3rd with a couple submission attempts. One time I thought of he was going to get it. But, it just never happened. Another recap, fight pick. We lost Christoph Gallegos plus 150 against Close. We came back with a big top fight pick on Corey Sandhagen. That was a nice winner. Fast Freddy, there was no WNBA yesterday. So, and you got to remember, WNBA is not a premium play. I put $3,000 to $5,000 on a premium play. I put $500 on a WNBA. So do the math on where the value is. Strong lean. How about Kwame Worthy plus 650, knocking out his former training partner Devontae Smith, who experts thought was just going to go in there and pummel him. Danny, good morning. Tony, we're going to go over the NFL here in a little bit. We won't be live for very long this morning, but we'll go over a little NFL action here in a little bit. Finishing the recap for UFC right now. Top fight pick, we did drop one on Ian Heinzitz, who Derek Brunson, a veteran, just got the best of him. Fight pick winner on Sodiq Youssef. That was a nice winner right there. Yoel Romero was the only decision where, at least the crowd and a lot of industry experts thought, the judges got that one wrong. I'm no judge, so, anyways, I don't make any excuses. Take it on the chin like a champion, you move forward. Anthony Pettis letting us down against Nate Diaz, coming off of 3 years of not being in the octagon, 3 years of ring rust, and it definitely showed the first 2 rounds, but he knocked off the rust there in the 3rd, that's for sure. And then Daniel Cormier. So overall, parlays went 1-1. We hit one of our 2 fight parlays. We dropped the other 2 fight parlay because of Ian Heinzitz, or else we would have hit another parlay. So overall, if you bet units, you lost about 4.5 units on the UFC fight card, plus the max bet. So it definitely didn't do like we wanted to. Parlays went 1-1. They practically broke even. I think it was even money on what one of the parlays paid. If you bet it early, it was even money. So if you bet it right when the UFC package came out, it was even money, so you would have broke even on parlays. There was only 2 parlays yesterday. So overall, tough night in the UFC, but you got to look at the big picture. 26 UFC events. We're 22-4 in those UFC events. Occasionally, we're going to drop one. Occasionally, our guys, going to be on the wrong side, unfortunately. Or Daniel Cormier is my cousin, was very disappointed with the fight. Andre Premium Plays Save the Day. Absolutely. That's another aspect. We don't always run, a special that has premium plays and the UFC together. But when we do, there's a reason why you take advantage of it. And Andre, you're right there. Premium Plays Save the Day. Premium Plays Save the Day. 3-0 on Premium Plays. And if you were on the 1 week package that got guaranteed Saturday for free, then you had a monster night because you went 3-0 on Premium Plays. You hammered our biggest play of the week, guaranteed Saturday, and then you dropped a little bit on the UFC. So Danny Daniels, I was disappointed in the outcome of the Cormier fight. I thought he was handling it and doing his own going into the fourth. Couple body shots, repeated body shots to his right. Obviously, it's going to drop your hands eventually if you take a couple, shots in the kidney. Yeah, we had Youssef as well. Youssef got the job done for us. And he got beat there, Unfortunately, that's fighting. But I liked what I saw. Him going up, holding the hands, those short, just laser fast and sharp punches after he's fighting the guy's hands, and then how he gets off a rock solid punch, that little hook or that straight, couple little 1, 2, 3 combos, and then boom, he's out. And then the wrestling, just put the big man on top of him and let him go. Double up only, bet on sports with a ball. I hear you there. So, it is what it is. We got a week off of UFC. UFC returns in 2 weeks. And we'll be back strong with that one. One of the coolest things about our UFC program that we offer, we've never had two losing UFC cards in a row. So our bounce backs are, monster. So UFC going back to China back on August 31st. That's going to be a late one for us. That's definitely going to be a late one for us, and or early, depending on where you are. Jessica Andrade, Wei Zhang. That's we got definitely going to be another good card, and it's a lot of those sleeper cards. Derek Krantz fighting on the next card. Grundy fighting. Thiago Moses fighting. Mark De La Rosa fighting. Can be some good money to be made. Can be some good money to be made on a sleeper card. J-Dub says Cormier could have brought a 2x4 to the fight and hit him in the head, and he would have kept coming. He was not going to get knocked out. The man can take a hit or 10 to the head. No doubt about it. No doubt about it. He was... he'd definitely take a punch, that's for sure. But I'm sure on the scorecards, Cormier was definitely up before going out. Fast Freddy, yeah. Minnesota Twins guaranteed Saturday yesterday. Definitely coming through for all of us. Definitely coming through for all of us. If you're new to the channel, guys, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Hit that subscribe. Tap that little bell. That way you get instant notifications each and every single time we go live or we put out a free play video. You don't want to miss it. Yesterday, after the UFC event, we went live. It wasn't me, but it was our very own TJ DeSantis with guest Jeff Sherwood of ShareDog, the founder of ShareDog. Went live for Beatdown After the Bell. I know quite a few of you enjoy that show. It was actually a really long one, but man, what a great show last night that they had. I think it was an hour and 45 minutes long of breaking down everything that went on in UFC 241. And I mean, they just went into detail on a lot of things. And, you know, if you like UFC, you like the recap, you like to pop up that video when we're done or when you're at work or wherever the case may be, because it's a long one. But man, what a great live show yesterday to be able to bring Beatdown After the Bell live exclusively to Cappers Direct and the Cappers Nation shows. I'm very honored and blessed to be able to work with TJ, and we've got some new things coming out. We've got some fighter interviews coming up this week, as well as another Buffer Zone. It'll be the Buffer Zone episode 3 will be dropping on Friday as well. Another great show, and I'm very honored and blessed to be able to work with not only TJ but Bruce Buffer and bring you guys the Buffer Zone, breaking down UFC events, and it's definitely going to be a great time. And as that show builds and we're able to bring it, we have more stuff to come that is in the works that will be coming to you guys. And I'm telling you, it shows a lot about a company's credibility, especially in the black eye industry of the sports consulting world, when celebrities and certain individuals like Bruce Buffer or TJ are willing to work with Cappers Direct. There's no other sports service out there that is able to pull these guys onto their sports consulting shows or their channel or their website and get them to do a show for them, not just a one-off show. The Buffer Zone is a weekly thing, and that show's only going to expand and get better. And I'm telling you guys, wait till you see what we put out in the very near future. You guys are going to a freak about what we've got coming. So it's definitely going to be a good time, that's for sure. Mr. Butler sending me a text message, barely missing a huge parlay yesterday because of Baltimore on the run line plus 1.5. Good morning. Can I show the ticket? I can definitely try. Let me see if I can get it in the system. Let's see here, guys. Show off this ticket. An almost coulda, shoulda, woulda. All right, guys, let's see here. Well, good thing, Fast Freddy, we don't take too many hits to the chin here, that's for sure. All right, let's move forward. Recap is done. Let's take a look at some Major League Baseball. As of right now, we've got 2 premium plays. We're still working on a third one. There's a possibility for a third one. Won't know until a little bit later, but they are working on that one. One early game, one afternoon game, working on one right in between as well. Definitely going to be a good day today. Anytime you go 3-0 and then you've got all the confidence in the world, as well as red hot premium plays. It's always going to be a good day. Justice says, I like the Phillies run line, and I like the Dodgers run line before it flops or before it flips over. I'm sure it'll do late today. Probably as well. Probably definitely will. Speaking of premium plays, guys, it's 3 days, $99. 3 days, $99. However, anybody that buys it today, the double up sale is gone with the exception of the system plays. But anybody that buys it today, I will double for you guys. All right, 3 days, $99. I'll double it to 6 days. Same thing with my personal plays. Buy it today, I'll double it, make it 6 days. So that goes for anybody. It doesn't matter if you buy it now or after the show. I will double it and double you up and get you 6 days. So if you want premium plays that are red hot, let's go to the website. Let's go to the website and get on board and make yourself money. Premium plays are already posted, folks. You get instant access as soon as you do. As soon as you do. So we're going to jump into Major League Baseball. We're going to take a look at a couple games. Just go down the list. My personal plays will be texted out here in just a minute. But first, guys, now that you're feeling hot, I'm not feeling hot. The games are hot. The games are hot. And we've been giving out more free winning plays this week than we've been giving losers. That's for sure. Free plays are up this week. Free plays are up pretty good this week. Good morning, Mike. I got your text message. I'm actually trying to load it in the system, but everything's super, super slow this morning. But so for everybody, buy 3 days of premium plays for $99. The double up sale is gone. However, if you purchase it today, I will double it up for you. That I will do. That I will do. Hold on 1 second, guys. Uploading something right here. Okay. All right, so we're going to jump into Major League Baseball. But first, it's time to laugh. So we'll be right back in a quick 30 seconds.
You ready for Cinco de Mayo?
Sí, sí.
You ready for Cinco de Mayo?
Dame.
Let's go, papi. Let's get it. Go. Yeah. Let's go, baby. Hey. What? Let's go. Go out. Boy.
All right, we're back. Yes, Who Dat Bob premium plays have been posted already. Double up. Man, that video gets me going every single time. I can laugh at that sucker every single time we play it. It never gets old. Christopher never gets old. I will tell you what's old, though. An empty coffee cup. An empty coffee cup. That video, we need to just put it on loop about 10 times. I can go get another cup. But it's okay. We're not going to be live for too much longer, then I can go get another cup. I don't deserve another cup just yet anyways. So, I'll box you. What's going on, sir? How are you? Henius Ann, what's going on? I'll box you wants the barbershop. We could jump to the barbershop. Matter of fact, let's head on over to the barbershop, all right? Shall we, folks? Who wants to go to the barbershop? All right, just hang on tight. We'll be right back. Boom, we're there. Welcome to the barbershop, guys. where just about anything goes other than free promotion for douchebags. What's going on, I'll box you? How are you? Reginald, what's going on, sir? Welcome to the Cappers Nation Barbershop. Who dat? Bob loves it. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Had to spruce things up here when we go to the barbershop, you know. Got a fresh little shave rolling, ears. Little off the sides, please. Yeah, absolutely. As Mr. Butler always has said, this is the fact show. A lot of people want to talk about facts, but they never really bring facts. They bring hearsay. They bring make-believe shit. They bring just the most hideous, awful shit that you guys could ever imagine. Definitely, this is the fact show. So, barbershop or straight right into Major League Baseball, because we're not going to be live for very much longer. The good old aftershave. There we go. There we go. Just wait. You never know. I might have to master stylist. I'm right there with you, Justice. You never know. I may end up just getting an entire set in here designed with a barbershop chair in the studio behind me, and I could just sit in, the barbershop chair, and we could have a ball. We can have a ball then. We definitely have a ball then. I just need the barber behind me, Trying to upload Mike's ticket into the system. It's funny, I'm looking at one of Mike's old tickets that's in the system already. All right, see if we can't get it to work real quick. We'll show that off, and then we'll jump right into the Major League Baseball segment for everybody as soon as we can get that done. But it's coming. There we go. Here we go. Mr. Butler's ticket right there. Only loser on that ticket. The Orioles plus 1.5, getting a beat down by the Sox. Nothing but real tickets over here. And we're back. Hey, Mike, I'm gonna remove that comment because I don't want anybody betting it and then losing, because it's not ours. You know what I mean? We don't even need to talk about that clown. I mean, that guy's just a sociopath anyways. Well, I'll box you. I mean, I was on the Nationals yesterday, so the Nationals letting us down, but I'm glad you won. I'm glad you were able to be on the victory side. I mean, if we're going to lose, at least happy somebody I like won. All right, guys, let's jump right into Major League Baseball. We'll leave the cool little backdrop here. And also, I forgot to mention, anybody there, it's coming down, okay? But anybody that purchases, there's a week, it's still up there, okay? And I just got reminded because somebody purchased it, but there's a week of premium plays, guaranteed Saturday, and the UFC for $250. What you'll get, because there's no UFC next week. UFC's in 2 weeks. You'll get premium plays for a week. You'll get next Saturday's guaranteed Saturday, and then you'll get the UFC in 2 weeks. So that's still up for $250 for everybody that wants to jump on board premium plays for a week. That is still up there. And if that's what you want, I mean, guaranteed Saturday is $150 by itself. So you're basically paying $100 actually, take out the $40 for the UFC event, you're paying $60 for a week of premium plays. I'll box you. It worked out for you. You know what I mean? That's all that matters. If I can't win, I want somebody that I like to win. So if it can't be us, I'm glad you got the job done. All right, quick little gander into Major League Baseball. It's gonna be real quick. We're gonna just go down the list in Major League Baseball, look at a couple things, and then we're also going to take a look at the NFL, get you guys on a free play, send you on your merry way. Because I know a lot of people are waiting for the NFL part, because even though I don't bet preseason NFL because I have my specific reasons on trying to take the gambling aspect out of the gambling, I know a lot of you guys are betting my NFL and you guys are making money hand over fist because everything that I've been putting out in the NFL has been rock solid. So first up on the board, we got Cleveland and the Yankees. Indians laying $1.20 on the road with Clevenger on the mound going up against CC Sabathia. With a 4.78 ERA. Total on that game set at 10. Still, again, I said it yesterday, I don't know how you bet against the Yankees. Yankees guys, red hot. Yeah, they're 7-3 in their last 10. But Yankees have been consistently performing. They're 83-42. But it's not like they're going up against a slouch. Cleveland's 22 games above 500. Absolutely, Mike. New day, new dollar. Cleveland's 22 games above 500. However, they're 5-5 in their last 10 games. They've lost 2 straight to the Yanks. Yanks going to get in a sweep today. We're going to find out. But again, I'm either betting on the Yankees or I'm not betting on them. I'm staying off of that game. Either I'm on them or I'm off completely. I'm not betting against, that's for sure. A team that's 41 games above 500. It's very hard for me to bet against, especially when I'm making a shit ton of money betting on them. Next down the list, and that's exactly what I said yesterday. If I was going to bet on them, I would bet on them, but I wouldn't bet against them. Next on the list, Orioles, Red Sox might be a sore subject for Mr. Butler there. Red Sox laying 340 on the money line. Huge money line favorite today. Total in this game set over and under 12 runs with Voldy on the mound, Blosh on the mound for the Orioles with big money line. I'm trying to pop up what the run line is here to see if there's any value in the run line, but a minus 340. We're looking at even a big juiced out run line by nature anyway, so let's see what it is. It's popping up. It's refreshing right here. Run line's not too bad, minus 1.5, minus $1.75. They're actually holding it low, whereas it should have been, a minus 200, minus 210 for the juice aspect of it. But one thing, about the Red Sox that you have to remember, they're 66-59. They have lost 59 times. They have 7 more wins than they do losses. If you were fading the Red Sox the entire year, most of their games, they have been huge favorites. If you were fading the Red Sox, you're up absolutely huge this year. As Andre said, there you go. Eovaldi is only pitching 60 to 70 pitches, and the Red Sox pen is trash. So be very, 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 very careful betting on the crowd favorite, the betting favorite, the Red Sox. All right, next down on the list, Padres and Phillies. We have a free play on this game, guys. If you want to know what it is, please go watch that daily free play video. If you know what it is, please don't say it in the chat. All right, please don't say it in the chat. It's the reason why we make the video. Padres, Phillies. Phillies laying $1.05 on the money line. Total, same thing with the Padres, minus $1.05. Total set over under 10.5 runs. Next up at 107. Last I heard, he was going fishing the other day, so I'm going to have to send him a message, see where he's at. Because he wasn't here yesterday at all. 107 Eastern Time, 10:07 on the West Coast. Seattle, Toronto. Toronto laying $1.70 at home with Font on the mound. Kokichi on the mound for the Mariners, getting plus 160. Total set over and under 10. Kokichi getting plus 160. Yeah, he's 4-8 with a 5.56 ERA. He's been rocked a couple times as of late. But, Seager and the Mariners are definitely looking for another victory. They won yesterday. They're 4-6 out of their last 10. Going up against, a Toronto team that's, not been doing much better than them. 18 games below 500. Next up on the list, we've got the Tigers and the Rays. Rays laying $1.85 on the money line. Richards getting a big start for him. Trevor Richards, which is first start for the Rays. Tigers plus 165, total set over and under 7.5 runs with Boyd on the mound. I do like the Rays in this position. I don't like the Rays on the run line. Every single time I've been betting the Rays on the run line, they win by 1. Rays have had a lot of close games this year where they're squeaking out a victory by 1, much like the Oakland Athletics have as well. So if I was going to bet that game, I'd be betting Tampa Bay on the money line. Next up, St. Louis, Cincinnati. Cincinnati finally getting the job done against or not finally, they did get game 1. But they're up 2-1 in the series. Game 4 of their 4-game series now. St. Louis looking to tie it up and the series tied up 2 games apiece. Flaherty on the mound for the Cardinals with a 3.52 ERA. We've got Wood on the mound for the Reds with a 5.59 ERA. Cardinals high money line favorite, laying $1.70 on the money line with a total over and under 9 runs. I will tell you this much. Alex Wood was getting just beat down in the beginning of the season. All right, as of late, he's finally calmed down. He did get rocked by the Cubs, gave up 8 hits, 5 runs. One of those was a home run. He gave up 1 walk and only had 2 strikeouts. He only lasted 3 innings back on August 8th. Other than that, he has been he gives up his 2 to 3 runs in 5 innings. 4 or 5 innings. I think the best outing that he had was on August 2nd against his former team that drafted him, the Atlanta Braves, where he got 6 2/3 innings in, gave up 4 hits, 2 runs, 5 strikeouts, which happened to be the highest of the night. I mean, back earlier in this, earlier in the season, he was, getting more production, 6 innings, 7 innings against St. Louis. But lately, it seems to be, the anywhere from 4 2/3 to 5 innings that they allow Alex Wood to pitch. So the pesky Reds, as we like to call them, in this situation, I do like Flaherty and the Cardinals. We made a shit ton of money on the Cardinals, but I'm not sure I like it enough to bet it. All right. Dodgers and the Braves. Gonsolin on the mound for the Dodgers. Fried on the mound for the Braves. Braves getting the job done against Ryu yesterday. Braves winning 4-3 against the Dodgers at home, tying up the series. Rubber match coming up today. Braves laying $1.40 over and under 10. I like the home team in this situation. I think the pitching matchup definitely favors the home team in the hitter's ballpark. Next up, Milwaukee and the Nationals. After playing late into the night, they've got an early game today. Anderson on the mound for the Brewers. Fetty on the mound for the Nationals. Nationals plus 105. Brewers minus $1.15. Total set over and under 11 runs. I want to put some caution into this. A lot of times people instantly think, oh, they played all night long. They're not going to hit the ball very well. It's going to be a low-scoring game. Blah, blah, blah. All right? Be very careful. Don't use that as your only avenue to pick a bet. All right? And say, oh, they played late into the night last night. They went 14 or 15 or 16 innings. Whatever the case would have been. I'm going to bet the under today. A lot of people lose their ass by betting on that. So, and I've heard a few people talk about it. I just don't want to see anybody get hurt. Game may stay under. I've got no opinion on the side of that total. But you don't want to get caught with your pants down thinking that, they played late into the night, so you better bet the under. Be careful. All right? Mets, Royals at 2:15 Eastern time. Mets, that line is now up to laying $1.90 on the road with Wheeler on the mound against Sparkman. Sparkman with that 5.45 ERA. Total in the Mets and Royals game, interleague play over 10 runs. Double up. Why are the Yankees a dog at home? Very good question. Well, Clevenger, obviously, if you're going to take the pitching matchup, that definitely favors the Indians. Okay. The pitching matchup definitely favors the Indians with Clevenger, 7-2 record, 3.34 ERA going up against CC Sabathia. He's 5-6. He's got a 4.78 ERA with a 1.37 WHIP. As far as innings pitched and trying to compare them, Clevenger's only pitched 67.1 innings for the Indians, and he's got 95 strikeouts with 22 walks. Okay, whereas CC Sabathia has pitched 90 in a third innings. He's got 82 strikeouts and only 30 walks. He's got 30 walks for 33 more. He's got 8 more walks for 33 more innings. So, there's similarities. Clevenger's a better strikeout artist than CC, but as far as why, specifically, no doubt about it, Yankees are the hot team. Yankees are definitely the hot team. But as far as, why are they the dog? Personally, I think this should be close to, a minus 105. But I have seen some money come in on Cleveland early. I saw him come in early yesterday on it when the line came out, as well as still early this morning, moving the line in the opposite direction of where I personally thought it should have been. But if you want to just solely base it off of, the pitching matchup, give the edge to Cleveland. How big of a matchup is it? I don't think it's much. I think it's very minor. Not enough to make them a plus 110 favorite, or, the Yankees a plus 110 favorite right now. So especially at home and one of the hottest teams in Major League Baseball. Fact. Skipping right back, we got the Twins and the Rangers. Twins was our guaranteed Saturday play yesterday. Absolutely love it. Yesterday, we made a bunch of money on them. Twins now from a big favorite yesterday, nice favorite yesterday, to a nice dog today with Perez on the mound, 8-5 with a 4.57 ERA. Twins catching plus 130 on the money line. To the Rangers laying $1.40, total set over and under 10.5 rounds. And that's for the sole fact that Lynn's on the mound for the Rangers with his 14-8 record and a 3.54 ERA. But one thing that you do have to watch out for, Twins are picking up some steam. They've won 3 straight. And the Rangers, ice cold. Ice cold. They're 2-8 in their last 10. They lost 3 straight. All right, about to get swept here by the Twins if the Twins can get the job done today. Next up, we got the Marlins and the Rockies. Rockies, another high favorite, laying $1.85 on the money line. Total set over and under 14. They got the job done beating Miami yesterday 11-4. That total went over, and a big favorite in the Rockies got the job done. They're definitely trying to keep their little roll going. They're 4-6 out of their last 10. However, they've won 3 straight. All right, they're 5th in the NL West, 56-67 record. Believe it or not, they're only 11 games better than the Marlins this year, which are 5th in the NL East as well. So, no opinion on that game myself personally. I find it hard to bet on 2 shitty teams. All right, 407 on the East Coast. White Sox, Angels. Angels laying $1.75 on the money line. Total set over and under 9.5 runs. We got Cease on the mound for the White Sox. We got Canning on the mound for the Angels. Remember, guys, the Angels do a lot of crazy things with the pitching change. So if you're going to be betting on the Angels and you want the game to stand, remember they use a lot of openers for that first or second inning, and then put in their starting pitcher. So it's always beneficial if you're betting the Angels and you want your bet to go in. Make sure you check the action or uncheck the listed spot or check the action box, whatever it is on your betting site for the Angels. That way, whoever starts, you're getting your action in. Next up on the list, Astros and Athletics. Greinke on the mound for the Astros. He's 2-0 for the Astros with a 3.0 ERA, pitching a near gem last outing for the Astros. Astros a big favorite on the road against the red-hot Athletics, laying $1.80, total set over and under 9.5 run. We've got Anderson on the mound. We got Brett Anderson, guys. He's 10-8 on the year. He's pitched 139 innings. He's got a 3.95 ERA with a 1.26 WHIP, 71 strikeouts, only 36 walks out of 139 innings pitched. And, the A's making some steam. They're in the American League West, or second in the American League West, with a 71-52 record. They've won 4 straight, and they're looking for the big sweep against the A's and Zach Greinke. A's 7-3 in their last 10 games. Astros 4-6 in their last 10, losing 5 straight. Here's the big question: can Greinke snap their losing streak as they're a minus 180, or is he going to get rocked or give up just enough to give the Oakland A's another victory, inch them closer, just a little bit more to first place in the AL West, and get that big win streak to 6? All right, 4-10 on the East Coast. You got San Francisco Giants facing off against the Arizona Diamondbacks there in Chase Field. Diamondbacks losing 4 straight, struggling again. They lost 11-6, giving up tons of runs to the Giants yesterday. Bumgarner on the mound with his 4.63 ERA. We got Kelly on the mound for the D-backs with his 4.75 ERA. Total set over and under 9. Arizona the favorite, laying $1.10 on the money line. Arizona's getting their butts kicked. 4 straight. Giants were one of the hottest teams in Major League Baseball just a week ago or 2 weeks ago. They're 7-3 in their last 10 games. They're second in the NL West. They've got a 2-game advantage above the D-backs for that second spot in the NL West. So big game for them, looking for the big sweep against the Diamondbacks today. As much as I do like the D-backs, I definitely favor San Francisco today as well as the over. And then to end the night in Major League Baseball, we've got the Cubs and the Pirates. Quintana on the mound with his 10-7 record and 4.11 ERA. Laying $1.65 or $1.55 on the money line against the Pirates. Total set over and under 10 runs. Pirates got Keller on the mound with a 7.94 ERA. Fact is, Mitch Keller hasn't pitched much for the Pirates this year. 19 strikeouts in 17 innings. He's given up 8 walks, though. All right, so he's averaging, almost 2 walks per inning, or excuse me, a half a walk per inning. Little under that. So, as far as who to bet on, Cubs, got the job done yesterday. We were talking about that in the live show. I couldn't bet against them in this situation. Definitely couldn't bet against them for the fact that we've faded Pittsburgh a lot. We've made a shit ton of money in the last 3 weeks betting against the Pirates. And if I was going to bet anything on this game, I would bet the Cubs with Quintana on the mound. But you just never know. So that's Major League Baseball. Let's jump right into the NFL. We're going to take a quick look at the 2 games in the NFL today. Is Mr. Tony Ricciuti still with us? I know he was asking about the Chargers game. That's the first game on the board. Goes off at 1 Pacific time, 4 Eastern time. Saints, Chargers in LA, guys. Saints laying 2.5 laying 2.5. Chargers catching 2.5. Total on that game set over and under 42.5. Interesting note, Chargers coming off a loss to Arizona last week where they only put up 13 points. They gave up 17. So a total of 30 points scored. Going up against a Saint team that in the preseason allowed the Vikings to put up 34 points against them. They put up 25 themselves. As far as, this game with a total over and under 42.5, it can go both ways. I don't like anything on the total on this game. I think the total can go over. I think the total can go under. If I was betting this game based on what I know for preseason stuff, I'd be betting on the Saints laying 2.5. So there's a little lean. Let me give the disclaimer, guys, for everybody that's new. I don't bet preseason NFL. I don't bet preseason NBA. I don't bet preseason anything. All right? I like to be able to take the gambling aspect out of the gambling as much as humanly possible. And when it's in preseason, anybody who says they've got information on how many snaps Drew Brees is going to take, how many possessions he's going to go out there, anybody who says they have that information is full of shit. Okay? Flat out full of shit. And I'm glad we're still in the barbershop to say it. All right? So, small lean, Saints minus 2.5. If I was betting, I'd be betting the Saints, all right? Now, the second game, Seattle and Minnesota, both coming off victories, both putting up over 20 points. Seattle putting up 22 against Denver. They only gave up 14. And then the Vikings put up 34 against the Saints, but they allowed 25. Total on this game, guys, as it stands, over and under 41. I do like the over. If I was betting it, I would definitely bet the over. As far as the side on this game, I lean towards the Vikings in preseason on this one. I definitely lean towards the Vikings. If they were in Seattle, I may swing different. But if I was going to be betting it, I'd be betting Minnesota. I'd be laying 3. And then I would definitely take the over of 41, so or 40.5, however you get it. There's Mr. Tony himself. Thanks for tuning in, Tony, and listening to the whole show and all of that. So hopefully I answered some questions for you on the Saints game. But again, I don't bet preseason, guys. There's a full disclaimer. But I'm giving you, when I call it a lean, if I was going to bet it, that's what I would bet, okay? Flat out, that's what I bet. I know a lot of people are making a shit ton of money on the NFL leans that I've been giving out. The only reason that I don't bet them is because there's so many variables that can make something go wrong in preseason that you can't control. Whereas in the regular season, we know that Drew Brees is going to play the whole game, with the exception of the end of the fourth quarter if they're blowing out, the Chargers. That's not going to happen today. The Drew Brees playing the entire game. That's just one player. Do that for every player. So I try and take the gambling aspect out of any gambling involved, which in the end we're gambling. So I try and remove all the gambling aspects, as much of it as I can, in order to make us successful. It's the reason why Premium Plays keeps sweeping the board. Another 3-0 yesterday. Premium Plays today, guys. Going to sweep the board again. We've got 2 right now. We're working on a third one. And if it happens, everybody will be emailed and will be notified. Speaking of Premium Plays, guys, $99 gets you 3 days of Premium Plays. However, anybody, the double up sale's gone, okay? But anybody that buys it today, I will double it for you guys and make it 6. Because I want you guys to be able to take advantage of the red hot Premium Plays. $99 for 3 days. I will double it and I'll make it 6 for you guys. For anybody that purchases it today, you can get a week of Premium Plays, and next Saturday is guaranteed Saturday, as well as UFC in 2 weeks for $250. Another good option for you guys. System Plays, they start up again tomorrow. They're still part of the double up sale. But what it is you buy 1 week of System Plays, and System Plays are, god damn, they're red hot. Just swept the board again on Friday, 3-0. System Plays, here's their record, guys, for the entire year. All right? And I told everybody this ahead of time. System Plays, 139-11 on our System Plays. It's a progressive betting style. 139-11. Hell, what if they've lost one? Or they've 48-3 out of the last 51. 48-3 out of the last 51 System Plays. But System Plays, guys, it's buy 1 week, you get 1 week free. It's $400 for a week. So you end up spending $200 a week for 2 weeks. You're getting 2 weeks for the price of one. $400, you get 2 weeks, and you get a month of the UFC. You get a whole month of the UFC absolutely free. So no problem, Tony. It's glad to have you back watching with us. Water under the bridge, from last year and the year before that and the year before that. We always have a good little working relationship every now and then. So glad you're tuning in. Glad everybody's tuning in. And again, first of all, one thing before I get you guys on a free play, I want to say thank you to everybody that tunes in. We had technical difficulties going live yesterday. Same thing with today. No notifications going out because we ate them all up because of beat down after the bell and going live so many times yesterday. But to everybody that tunes in on a daily basis, hits that thumbs up button, a subscriber to the YouTube channel. It doesn't matter if you buy a package from us or not. I just wanted to say, thank you to you guys for tuning in and making this show exactly what it is. So I definitely enjoy doing it. And you know what? If it wasn't for you guys, we wouldn't have it. So again, thank you guys for always tuning in. But what I want to do, I want to get you guys on a nice big play. You guys definitely deserve one. And it's a winner. It's going to be a nice winner for everybody. And I think you guys are going to enjoy it. I really do. Must have had a piece of the dry skin on my tattoo come off because a little bit of blood. That's not good for the tattoo and the turtle part. But anyways, gonna get you guys on a nice free play this afternoon for everybody, and a lot of interesting games. All right, a lot of interesting games. But I think this one's gonna be a winner. We're gonna take another shot on another dog, and we're gonna get you guys on a free play. All right. This is one of my personal plays, and I absolutely love it. It's the same thing we bet on guaranteed Saturday today or yesterday. I think they get the job done against the Rangers again. So a nice big personal play for everybody. Minnesota Twins plus 130 on the money line. Twins on the money line. Double up at your personality, not your picks. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Mike Butler just said above, if you don't take underdogs in Major League Baseball, you won't win. I know the O is killed, but you better get value on the dogs. Absolutely. Princess Chachi says he likes the Astros today, that Greinke will stop the bleeding. Take the Astros money line. Is what Princess Chachi said. So, free personal play. Minnesota Twins plus 130 as Who Dat Bob says, thanks, Kyle. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up, guys. And, guys, if you could definitely hit that thumbs up button on your way out the door. It would be greatly appreciated. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe to the YouTube channel. You never know. I may go live later today. You just never know. So you always want to hit that subscribe button. Good morning, William, tuning in by text message. You don't want to miss when we go live, so hit that subscribe button. Let's make a bunch of money together, guys. Remember, anybody that purchases the 3 days of premium plays for $99, I'll double it, make it 6. Or if you buy the month for $9.99, I'll double it, and you'll get 2 months total for the $9.99 today. So enjoy that free play, guys. Let's make some money. And as Double Upset, another great session. This live show was good, and I guess we lost the over and under on the trolls because we were on the underside, so they must still be sleeping. So enjoy that free play, guys. Let's make some money. If you're on my personal plays, give me about 30 minutes, and you guys are all going to be getting a text in about 30 or less. All right, guys? Thanks for tuning in, and we'll leave you guys with the funny one last time, and then we'll sign.
You ready for Cinco de Mayo?
Sí, sí.
You ready for Cinco de Mayo?
Dame. Let's go, papi. Let's get it. Go. Yeah. Let's go, baby. Hey. What? Let's go. Go out.